Marie Curie once quoted that nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more so that we may fear less. This year, the lives of every Filipino were filled with so much fear brought by COVID-19. This greatly affects the lives of every individual. Pandemic changes almost everything. The way of living, health security, national economy, and many more. But this pandemic does not change the main goal of the Department of Education. That is to continuously impart quality education amidst this crisis. Now is the time to prove that education can't be altered by anything, even by the worst pandemic. Now, we fully understand that no fear can hinder the success that every learner deserves. Arcaño Memorial National High School proudly presents this one historical success of the learners, teachers, stakeholders, and the Department of Education. Arcaño Memorial National High School welcomes you all to the historical event of the year, the first virtual moving up ceremony. Let us start this ceremony with the singing of the national anthem, followed by the opening prayer, regional hymn, Sultan Kudarat hymn, Libak hymn, and school hymn.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, temas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingin, sa dagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit ng pagaw, ay hinatang tulang awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may magdidinig. Lumalang araw ng walhaging pagsinta, sa amin nagmamahal.
Hinubog mo kami mula sa kawalan, binigyan mo ng buhay at karangalan. Dati ay sinakop ka ng iba't ibang dayuhan, ngunit sa taglay mong lakas, hindi patatalo kanino man. Mga Muslim, mga Kristiyano at mga iba pang tribo, kami nagkakaisa sa pag-angat ng ngalan mo. Dugot naman iaalay, pumailan lang sa paggabay. Patuloy kang bigyang puri, kami sa'yo'y nawiwili. Mabuhay ka, Reyon Jose. Malawak masagana ang iyong lupain, pati buong bansa'y umaasa sa iyong mahahain. Sa pagsikat ng araw, kay ganda ng iyong tanawin, pinagpala ng may kapal. Mabuhay ka, Sok Sargent. Ako, ikaw, tayo, tungo sa kaunlaran. Talino at lakas, ihahandog sa bayan. Mga Muslim, mga Kristiyano at mga iba pang tribo, kami nagkakaisa sa pag-angat ng ngalan mo. Dugot naman iaalay, pumailan lang sa paggabay. Patuloy kang bigyang puri, kami sa'yo'y nawiwili. Mabuhay ka, Reyon Jose.
Kami mga Pilipino, tubo sa Sultan Kudarat, nagkaisa at nagkabuklod, iwan niya'y tinaguyod. Nais naming ipabalik, kami lahat magkakapatid. Sa Sultan Kudarat naming mahal, ibig namin inaalay. Kami mga Pilipino, tungo sa Sultan Kudarat, nagkaisa at nagkabuklod, iwan niya'y tinaguyod. Nais naming ipabati, kami lahat magkakapatid. Sa Sultan Kudarat naming mahal, ibig namin inaalay. Bisig pag-isahin sa lahat ng bithin, ang lakas pag-ibayuhin, disiplina'y mairaling. Sultan Kudarat, sa gisag ng maging matapat. Mabuhay, 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 Sultan Kudarat. Bisig pag-isahin sa lahat ng mithiin, ang lakas pag-ibayuhin, disiplina'y mairaling. Sultan Kudarat, sa gisag ng paging matapat. Mabuhay, 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 Sultan Aming kanyang kaparalan, Arcaño ang pangalan. Sa hamon ng sambayanan, sa pagsuppo sa kahirapan, dalay pag-asa ang pagkakaisa, sa aming bayang masagana. Sa lawag ng leming kapatagan, maaliwalas na kabuhayan. Arcaño naming mahal, iyayabang may kapal, taglay namin karungkaan, kamili mo pinahayaan. Sa mga hamon ng pagkakataon, sa amin ang aahon, ang pangalan liban nila. Malapit ka sa tina, tayo sa lumang larangan, ipatatag ang bukat ipaglaban, sa aming puso at isipan, ika'y maging magpakailanman. Arcaño, mayo ka, at kakain mo sa pag-asa, kinabukasan namin ang iyong dala, Arcaño, dakila pa. Ikaw lang ang aming pag-asa, Arcaño, dakila ka.
If you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, you can become it. Moving up is always a day of rejoicing, for it marks the conclusion of an educational journey and the commencement of another more uncertain and more difficult part of man's quest for a better life and future. Once again, welcome to the first virtual Moving Up ceremony with the theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, Lalong Patatagin sa Gitna ng Pandemya. To formally begin, let us listen to the opening message of our school head, Sir Jerry D. Lumpingan.
My heartfelt greetings to each and everyone. School year 2020-2021 has been the most challenging year in education. All have been struggling to survive in all aspects. But the Department of Education had made an action that education must continue amidst whatever crisis we will be facing. And so here we are, celebrating one of the most precious achievement or accomplishment that you have, your moving up ceremony. Moving up ceremony is always a special occasion, the culmination of years of hard work, the actualization of goals attained, and the acknowledgement of successes achieved. So it is only fitting that today we commemorate the road that you have all traveled together these last few years. It has been a journey that started with tentative steps perhaps, but one that has taken you to remarkable heights. You have encountered some trials and tribulations along the way, soldiered on, and come out the stronger for them. You have experienced exceptional moments, magical moments, and created memories that will be fondly remembered in the years ahead. I remembered as what Henry Ford said, coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, and working together is success. As we look back over the last few years, certainly there was a beginning, and thankfully there was also progress. And yes, undeniably, you have been successful despite of the health crisis that the world had experiencing. It shows that you, graduates of today, are fighters and have a spirit of resiliency. For the past few years until present, the school had really manifested good governance and reaped achievements. Indeed, the school had shown a very satisfactory performance since the number of enrollees are increasing every year, as well as dropouts are decreasing. Besides, mostly of the teachers keep on upgrading their professionalism by sending themselves to graduate schools and embracing changes for lifting up the quality of education imparted to the learners. Learners have shown up outstanding performance in their extracurricular activities by participating in different competitions, workshops, and conferences that the Department of Education and other related agencies offered to all schools. To the parents and other stakeholders, your role in this time of pandemic is very essential since you are the partner in implementing the learning continuity plan of the Department of Education. We are asking your full support and cooperation in delivering quality education to the learners, as I believe that if we collaborate and support it, precisely we will successfully attain and maintain quality of education for the betterment of our country. Let us continue our sustainable partnership and collaboration to help contribute in the attainment of national growth and development. Our team strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic entails that we should work together to sustain quality basic education that will produce well-rounded graduates armed with lifelong skills, graduates who will bring a brighter future for our country, Philippines. Sa inyo mga minamahal kong mag-aaral ng Arcaño Memorial National High School na magsisipagtapos sa taong ito, tanggapin ninyo ang aking taus-pusong pagbati sa inyong matagumpay na pagtatapos sa gitna ng pandemya. Mabuhay kayong lahat.
Thank you, sir. To our dear students, this is it. Indeed, you've gone this far. Success isn't always about greatness. It's about consistency. Consistent hard work leads to success, and greatness will come. To complete the academic requirements, this year's modular mode of learning amidst this challenging situation is one great achievement, for it needs consistent hard work and strong determination. To give us a warmth welcome and words of inspiration, let us all listen to Carl Smith A. Fonteveros with honors.
Nora Ephron mentioned that our education is addressing herself for a life that ours to live. To our school's division superintendent, Leonardo M. Balala, CSE, to the head of this institution, Jerry D. Lumpingan, to our barangay officials, headed by Honorable Rogelio Talagtag, and his councilmen, especially to the committee in charge in education, Honorable Perla Mamaklay, to the PTCA officers, headed by Ernesto Distua, to the dynamic teachers and staff, our proud parents, my dear fellows and friends who are currently witnessing this virtual moving up ceremony, good day and welcome to the 6th moving up ceremony of Arcaño Memorial National High School, school year 2020-2021. The most significant event in a student's life is none other than completion, much more in this time of pandemic that the whole world is currently facing. These struggling times challenge us in our pursuit of education. But with the initiative of Department of Education, with this modular mode of learning that we are currently using, with the assistance and guidance from our teachers and untiring support of our parents, we successfully attain the education we most deserve amidst this challenging situation. Thank you, dear teachers, for the knowledge and patience you have imparted to us and all those life lessons you have shared. Thank you also to our dear parents for working hard to give us a good education. And most of all, thank you, God, for all your blessings. And so, my dear parents, teachers, and friends who are currently watching this virtual ceremony, in behalf of our batch 2020-2021, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to witness this year's virtual moving act ceremony. I wish you all good luck for the coming years in our lives. May the years to come be kind to all of us, and may God and His wisdom bless us with success. Thank you very much. Once again, welcome and good day.
Thank you very much, Carl. It is indeed warmth welcome for all of us. Let us hear an inspiring message from our Secretary of Education, Secretary Leonor M. Briones.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning, and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So, congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face to face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be sure, be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Secretary Leonor M. Briones. Success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. To pay off all your efforts, rendered day by day in your modular distance learning journey, our school head, Jerry D. Lumpingan, will present the candidates for completion, followed by the confirmation of completion by our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Attorney Nelin B. Frinal Sese.
By virtue vested upon me by the Schools Division Superintendent Leonardo Imbalala Sisi, I, Jerry Dacua Lumpingan, School Head of Arcaño Memorial National High School, do humbly present to you the 55 males and 69 females with a total of 124 candidates for completion who satisfactorily completed the academic requirements of basic education in the school year 2020-2021.
On the basis of the certification made by your school principal that you have satisfactorily completed the requirements prescribed for junior high school for all the secondary schools of the Department of Education, and by virtue of the power vested in me as your OIC Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, I hereby confirm your completion from your school for the school year 2020-2021. Congratulations.
my warmest congratulations to all of you, the completers of the school year 2020-2021. Your positive action combined with positive thinking results successful completion. Dear completers, the moment that you've been waiting for has finally come. The fruit of your hard work and discipline will finally be achieved. You will now be receiving your reward, and that is your certificate of completion.
Grade 10 Aphrodite completers. Under the advisory of Puratchi Joy P. Caluyo. Abal John Lloyd G. Abal Jolly Boy V. Balano Jonel C. Castro Christian A. Quizon Joseph Roy A. Danlag Junrel C. Evangelista J-Lo C. Fonteveros Carl Smith A. Heralia Ivan Francis M. Guzman Roger Jr. F. Lahay-Lahay Angelo B. Narciso Van Buren R. Ophalia John Carl Z. Paila Florence F. Paila John Mark F. Romero Raniel P. Salmeron Jerry T. Sarona Patrick John H. Segundera J. Mark R. Artilado Frizzle Praise D. Cabalfin Jalin A. Castillon Prilin D. Castor April Joy F. Castro Crystal Royce B. Domingo Carlen Grace S. Española Sandara A. Estrope Lizel B. Florencio Christy May C. Formentera Erica P. Gulane Bizel V. Guzman Johanny B. Ophalia Elea May D. Panagiton Kathleen Joy B. Pedrajas Rochelle P. Peralta Sherilyn M. Quizon Merlita P. Ritaso Ephrael May S. Sarona Charina H. Tamayo Wilby Joy P. Temple Leia Jean B. Grade 10 Hera completers. Under the advisory of Giselle A. Fabella. Abad Christian J. A. Aberly J. Lo B. Ajances Joning B. Arabia Joven L. Bulyon Robert Ian A. Kapuso Darius Jr. L. Kapuso Nino A. De la Vega Winard John J. Ilaria John Patrick. Española John Ray A. Estrope Fedje S. Juanites Nilboy A. Magamundo J. Mark L. Saigon Rolando III C. Tagulina Raymar B. Abdul Dayan Genevieve T. Agnes Jean Q. Alex Q. Nerlin R. Alyon Rochelle May A. Anyas Lowen V. Belandres Jelly Rose P. Biado Antoinette Ophel D. Buenaventura Angel May Z. Candido Genevieve A. Quizon Mary Rose R. Dechosa Vena May B. Dukoy Belia Rose D. Indencio Edeline A. Gimban Jezabel D. Herbas Mary Joy R. Hover Rayaline Joy D. Monserras Nobel P. Niño Nuevo Irish Joy D. Paulino Jolina F. Kea Sherilyn A. Kea Marjorie Queen B. Remigio Rachel Ann F. Sasana Angelina S. Tagulinaw Annie Rose A. Texon Eileen C. Grade 10 Athena completers. Under the advisory of May B. Almirante. Benedicto John Rex L. Castro Johan D. Dused Shade M. Hoxon Gilbert C. Maluay Bin Laden J. Marquez Christian C. Ogatis Jerry Jr. B. Shanko J.R. M. Sibag Arian P. Verde Adrian T. Verde Kobe Brian B. Verde Leo J. F. Vestidas Ian G. Vestidas Kelvin John O. Villar J.P. E. Abelia Cleo Jane F. Alejandro Shereen S. Arabia Rizalin L. Azuelo Joycel T. Bernabe Jabina N. Coletta Giselle J. Damiano Jenly D. Española Gretchen N. Reyes Grace C. Gedoria Shira Marie L. Juanitas Annalyn A. Lominario Eugene Kyle G. Mamaklay Iya A. Moreno Anna Rose B. Paila Chrysal Jane F. Sameliano Annalyn A. Verde Erich O. And Vestidas Lady May A.
Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. The moment has come. The highlight of today's event is the presentation of the Academic Excellence Awardees who exemplary perform their tasks and duties in this modular distance learning. This serves as your incentive for all your sacrifices and struggles.
Azuelo Joycel T. with honors. Estrope Lizal B. with honors. honors. Fonteveros Carl Smith A. with honors. Gimban Jezabel D. with honors. Niño Nuevo Irish Joy D. with honors. Ophalia Elia May D. with honors. Peralta Cheryl Lynn M. with honors.
Immense determination plus hard work equals great success. He passed the licensure examination for professional teachers last March 24, 2019. Fulfillment of her dreams came into reality as she finally landed a job as a locally fund teacher at Arcaño Memorial National High School. If one takes a closer look at the alchemy of the achieving person, two distinct virtues pop up. Besides perseverance and hard work, these are pioneering spirit and willingness. Our guest speaker today is the living idiom of a woman who happened to be born at the right time and at the right place. Coupled with an impressive guidance from her family, it was not therefore surprising that she became a dignified public servant. After all, she had become the person she is now because of the virtues and values that was developed and nurtured in her. My salute to your greatness, Mom. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor to present to you our guest speaker for today, none other than Miss Jaya Joy Celestial LPT.
Sa ating masigasig na tagapamanihala ng Sanghay ng Sultan Kudarat, Leonardo M. Balala Sisi, sa ating butihing ulong guro, Ginoong Jerry D. Lumpingan, sa ating mga guro, mga magulang, mga completers, mga besita, isang mapagpalang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Mula sa normal na daloy ng edukasyon na siyang nakasanayan natin, patungo sa new normal na pinagsisikapan nating mapagtagumpayan ang dala nitong hamon. Napatunayan natin na sa gitna ng pandemya, nananatiling matatag ang kalidad ng edukasyon. Kayong mga nagsisipagtapos, ang pinakamabisang patunay na sa gitna man ng pandemya, nananatili kayong positibong makapagtapos. Hindi lingid sa aming kaalaman na ang bawat isa sa inyo ay may kanya-kanyang kwento ng buhay paano magiging matatag sa gitna ng pandemya. Purihin din natin ang mga pamahalaang lokal, nasyonal, ang mga opisyal natin sa Departamento ng Edukasyon, lalo na ang mga kaguruan. Dahil sa samut-saring hadlang, puspusan ang kanilang pagsisikap, maitaguyod ang edukalidad sa gitna ng krisis sa lahat ng bagay. Nanatili silang proaktibo sa mga pamamaraang maisulong ang edukasyon. Bigyan pugay din natin ang mahal nating pamilya o magulang. Hindi biro ang pagtanggap nila ng hamon na tumayo bilang guro, kasabay ng paghahanap buhay upang may makain kayo sa inyong tahanan. Marami mang pagbabago sa kanilang hinaharap, hindi sila sumusuko sa kanilang responsibilidad. Lalong higit sa lahat, di matatawarang papuri sa ating Poong May Kapal dahil hindi niya hinayaang mabiktima ang ating kalusugan mula sa di masukat nating pinagdadaanan. Ngayon, masasabi natin na sa kabila ng matinding agam-agam at haka-haka, tayong lahat ay matagumpay dahil tumayo tayo para sa edukasyon. Pinili nating maging proaktibo kaysa inaktibo. Pinili nating suungin ang pagsubok kaysa talunin tayo ng suliranin. At ngayon nga ay magtatagumpay tayo. Maraming leksyon ang ating natutunan, napag-alaman, at nadiskubring epektibong pamamaraan. Tanging may papayo ko lang bilang inyong panauhing pandangal, huwag nating hayaang matalo ng pagsubok. Manatiling mangarap, maging matatag, magpatuloy anumang hamon ang makakaharap. Congratulations 2021 completers! Pagpalain nawa kayong lubos sa inyong inaasam na pangarap sa buhay. Sama-sama nating itaguyod at patatagin ang kalidad ng edukasyon sa gitna ng pandemya.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Jaya, for that encouraging message. Thank you for being an inspiration to us. Your message is of great motivation to our completers on their journey for their quest of knowledge and bright future. This world is too big and everything is so out of reach. But for the people who have big dreams, this world is all yours to explore. Let us all witness the completers in their tribute song entitled, "This World is Yours."
I know this world seems so big, and everything seems so out of reach. The sky is high, and the walk is wide. You just don't know what you got yet. It's in the palm of your hands. It's right in front of where you stand. If you believe, everything you dream will come true. If you can love, no matter how you hurt, love will come to you, back to you. This world is yours. At times I know it's going hard, when you think you can't go on. But there's a plan for you. Just let your heart follow through. Come on, I promise you can do it all. 'Cause where you fall, you can always start again. Your future is right in front of where you stand. If you believe, everything you dream will come true. If you can love, no matter how you hurt, love will come to you, back to you.
Thank you so much, completers. Indeed, the world is all yours. Dream big, work for it, and succeed. Before we separate ways, our school head, Sir Jerry D. Lumpingan, will have something for us to keep in our heart and mind. It may not be a food to sustain our physical body, but a message to keep our courage strong.
It is with countless pleasure and appreciation that I express my best wishes and deep congratulations to all completers of this school year 2020-2021. Moving up ceremony is momentously anticipated events in the life of every learner, as they represent the golden times of reaching higher education and achieving dreams and aspirations. Indeed, finishing this challenging school year during these trying times of COVID-19 pandemic is noteworthy since it has been predictable to and accept the transformation of education into a new normal scheme. It has been a school year of unfathomable hard work, dedication, and passion for all teachers, learners, parents, internal and external stakeholders in dealing and coping with chosen learning modality to meet essential educational requirements. Likewise, the never-ending motivation and support of parents towards apparently thorny and rocky trails to success caused by global health crisis, as well as the strict obedience to various health and safety protocols, have extremely inclined into this moment of your completion. My dear completers, you have manifested another significant journey in your unrelenting quest for brilliance and future. Definitely, more trials will still come your way. Nevertheless, stay engrossed and always remember that your dream is within reach when you are strong-minded and committed. Keep on honing and nurturing your skills, talents, and knowledge as you endure searching for better life. My dear parents and other stakeholders, receive my overwhelming gratitude. Thank you for being an effective and efficient partner of Department of Education in the implementation of distance learning. Your persistent support is a deep replication of the unlimited love and care you imparted to the learners through the years. Truly, you have greatly contributed to our theme for this year, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. My sincere commendations to all teaching and non-teaching staff of Arcaño Memorial National High School for showing their dedication, commitment, and perseverance in their work. Just to continue the advocacy of the Department of Education in this time of crisis. Finally, I believe that this time is the time to not just deal with the current emergency, but also build foundations of resilience to face such difficult events in the future. Let us consider this tough challenge as an opportunity to learn and must rise to meet this bravely. We should not let this health crisis hinder us. Instead, we must remain calm and positive. Let us keep our hopes burning and alive, as I believe that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Rainbow after the rain, and every cloud has a silver lining. So let us support and fulfill the mandate of the Department of Education, Solong Educalidad. Again, congratulations and keep safe always.
Thank you very much, sir, for the thoughtful discourse. We would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude and appreciation to the individuals who have played a great role to make this school year a successful one. Our highest respect and thanks goes to the parents, teachers headed by our school head, Sir Jerry D. Lumpingan, PTCA officials, barangay officials, and the rest of the stakeholders who have helped us in one way or another. Special acknowledgement to the skills and expertise of the following: Aljon Asintista, Giselle Fabelia, and June Edren Hamyas. Without you, this would not be accomplished and materialized. To everyone, thank you for witnessing this one momentous event of the year. Stay safe and may God bless us all. The school year 2020-2021 is now officially signing off.